Let me out. You can't keep me here forever. Can anyone hear me? Let me out, I say. Wait, who is that? Who's there? Hank? Hank, what are you doing here? They just moved you from the prison? They must have brought you here overnight. How long have you been in prison, my good man? 4 months. Whatever for? The king cleared out Mayberry Woods? So he just took everyone he found into custody? How could he do such a thing? How many more of you are in prison? Nearly everyone. That's terrible. None of you did anything wrong. Except take me in, that is. I suppose he just didn't want any extra variables in his war. He didn't need a gang of thieves attempting to break people out of prison. He truly is more ruthless than I had ever realized. How long has it been since I was captured? I've lost count of the days. Yes, I'm sure I want to know. 7 months? That's much longer than I had thought or had hoped. Tell me, is it true that the king has imprisoned the princess? You don't have to act confused, Hank. I know, and I think most everybody in the kingdom at this point knows. I saw the missing posters with her face on them around the village. I see. She was captured along with the rest of the group. So he was bluffing when he first told me he had the princess 7 months ago. But he eventually followed through on his lies. Hank, I'm so sorry. I never intended any of this to happen. Had I known what I know now, I wouldn't have run from my duties. I suppose fate always finds a way to catch up to you. How can you say my story isn't over? There's no escaping this godforsaken place. There's no need to console me. I know what I've done, and I'm suffering the consequences. I just wish my friends didn't have to suffer along with me. Hank, please. I'd rather just sulk in silence than have you try to comfort me with lies. I had hoped that maybe my friends were still running free, but now that you're all in prison along with me, it's just not fair, Hank. You can't possibly believe we'll get out of here alive. No one in the history of this kingdom has ever escaped the dungeons. You have a note from me. From whom? Okay, I won't ask. Just slide it over here to me. Oh no! It didn't quite make it. If the guard sees it, we'll both be in big trouble. Try to find a stick or something to push it across. Oh, hello there, guard. I have no idea what that is. We have no access to pen and paper down here, you see. You're giving it to me? You're not going to confiscate it. Bartholomew. But how? Fine. I'll save my questions for later. Now, let's see what this note says. It says, spare your bread and extend a hand to free you and your friend. exit to your left and use the torch which has been scorched. Enter the catacombs and wait to be returned home. This is most certainly from Doe. The elegance in her words and the penmanship cannot be matched. Thank you, Hank, for bringing this to me. But how did she know I was here? Oh, it's mealtime. I guess I'll just have to figure this out as I go. Thank you, guard. I'm so hungry, but I mustn't eat the bread. There will be plenty of food to eat once we escape. If we escape. I just hope I will have the strength needed to make it out of here. Lettuce water again. And it's gone cold. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. All right. It seems the coast is clear. I suppose I'll take this bread and extend my hand. But where? Through the bars. Hank? What is it? What are you waving your hands for? Wait. But wait for what? The guards have turned the corner. They won't see. Bartholomew will give a signal? Well, what signal is it? I'll know. All right, Hank. I trust you. It's been 7 months. What's another hour? Or what's another couple seconds? Because I'm pretty sure that helmet rolling across the floor is the signal. So now I take the bread and extend my hand. It's Bartholomew's cat with the keys. Here, kitty kitty. Here, kitty. That's it. Just come right over here. Good cat. Now you just take the bread, and I'll take the keys. It seems a fair trade. Goodness, these keys are loud. But I'm sure Bartholomew took care of all the guards, so let's get a move on. I'm coming, Doe. I promised I would. It really did open. We're really getting out of here. Hank, you're next. Come on out, big guy. Now, we need to go this way, to the left, and search for a torch on the wall with a scorch mark. And we need to be quick, before they realize 2 prisoners are missing and send more guards. Wait. All of them are scorched. I mean, they are torches after all. They're all burning. Except, that is, for this one. This one is no longer burning, which means that it's scorched and not in the process of being scorched. So if I just pull down here... It's a secret door to the catacombs. Come, quickly, Hank. I had no idea there were passages from the dungeons into the catacombs. We, as in the royal family, don't know much about this labyrinth. Nobody has used it in nearly a century. It's pitch black in here. I say we just wait here. The note did say to wait to be returned home. Who's there? Hank, is that you? Arthur! It is so good to see you alive and well. Now, let's get out of here. Quickly, lead the way. I think there are people on the other side of this wall. We have to hurry so we're not caught. I've only heard rumors about the catacombs under my kingdom. Most travelers that tried to use the catacombs got lost and eventually died of thirst and hunger. You found a map to all the routes. Where did you find it? A war prisoner had it. So that means the enemy troops have blueprints to this maze underneath our kingdom. This war just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? I just hope we don't run into the enemy on the way out. There! Is that daylight I see? We're nearly there! I can't wait to be free again, at last! Wait, what is this? It's a cliff. There's nothing below but the sea. Where are we supposed to go now, Arthur? Jump! Are you out of your mind? Yes, of course I want to see the princess. But is this our only way? So be it. I'll see you two on the other side. I survived. I survived. I've done the impossible. I survived both the dungeons and the catacombs. Hank, Arthur, I can't believe you two have pulled this off. I'm indebted to you both for as long as I live. Is Bartholomew going to be all right back there? Yes, you're right. If he could get in, then he can get out. Will he meet us here at some point, so I can thank him properly? He'll be back with the princess before nightfall. Very well. I can't wait to see both of them alive and well. But I guess all we can do right now is wait. Now, let's get back to shore and start up a fire to dry off. I need to do something to get my mind off the princess for the time being. While we're here, do either of you have a blade on you? Caught a glimpse of my reflection in the water, and I think it's about time I shave. Thank you. Goodness. At first, I couldn't believe it's been 7 months. But now, looking at myself, I'm in worse shape than I thought. My eyes have started sinking, and my skin has lost color. And of course, my hair has grown out and tangled. Ah! Who's there? Doe? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. You know, you really shouldn't sneak up on me while I have a knife in my hand. What's wrong? Oh, I'm bleeding. Well, you sort of startled me while I was shaving. Doe, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a scratch. I can't even feel it. I just can't believe it's you. Oh, I've missed you so much. I was so worried. How did you escape? You planned the whole escape? How did you do it, Doe? You have a copy of the catacombs routes? Ah. So were you the war prisoner Arthur was talking about? Well, you're no prisoner anymore. So you escaped the prison while we were here escaping the dungeons, am I right? And then Bartholomew came back to get you. I see. I'm so glad both of you are here, safe. You must have been planning this escape for months. How did you know where I was? The king told you, huh? Honestly, that's pretty on brand for him. He enjoys telling his prisoners his evil plans. I think it makes him feel powerful. But he underestimated you. Doe, I have something I need to tell you. And I'm sorry I didn't say it before now. You know? Well, I don't care. I'm saying it anyway. I love you. I love you so much, and I should have told you before now. You have no idea how long I've dreamed of hearing you say that. That you love me too. I am so sorry for everything that's happened to you. If I had known everything I do now a year ago, I wouldn't have run away. I would have happily married you and prevented this war. Why didn't you tell me you were royalty? We could have gone back. We could have gotten married and had a royal wedding. We could have fulfilled our duties and lived happily ever after. You didn't want to go back. Can I ask why? No, I understand. You must have had many reasons to pack up and leave. And you truly thrive out here. You belong out here. Well, royal or not, I want to be with you. What do you say we just run away together? Why not, Doe? We could have the life that we've dreamed of. We can change our names. Find a cottage on the countryside. I know. I know. We have to stay here and finish what we started. I just can't bear the thought of losing you again. 7 months was already far too long. The king needs to be put in his place, which is the cell that I spent months in. It won't be easy, especially if it's just the 5 of us. Oh, you have some old friends in the army. Well, we'll take any help we can get. I suppose that would make this an official mutiny. But there's no going back now. How do we find these friends of yours? You know what town they're occupying? That's amazing. How did you figure that out? You overheard the guards while in prison. I'll have to be careful what I say around you. I'm only kidding, Doe. I'm so lucky to have you. You're unlike any woman I've ever met. Since I was captured, I've told anyone who would listen about you. I've drawn pictures of you. I thought of you every day. Don't feel the need to say anything, Doe. Just look at me with those gorgeous eyes of yours. I want to memorize every single minuscule detail in those beautiful eyes. How are you still so beautiful after spending months in prison? All right. Why don't we go join the other men by the fire? It's starting to get dark out. And just remember, Doe, I love you.